does extreme heat affect the players? You guys are running and doing all the work on the pitch. How does the heat affect the game when you're actually in it? What's going to be like on Saturday?
Yeah, it's going to be hot. We know that. Houston's probably pretty prepared for it as well. In Texas, it's similar weather. I was down in Dallas, so something I'm pretty accustomed to. Third game a week for them as well, though. Nothing really changes. We still want to come out on the front foot. We want to add the pressure to them and make them feel the heat more than us. Got to stay hydrated. A lot of pickle juice, a lot of bananas. Should be good.
And then I'll also just ask about what's it gonna, coming off a tough result on Wednesday. This is almost like a back-to-back for you guys. How do you refocus and prepare for a team, good team, a tough opponent this Saturday against former coach.
Yeah, they had a really good season last year. Houston's was one of the top teams. They're still doing well in the Western Conference. I'm pretty familiar with them playing against them last year. Really, really good team. A lot of talent across their roster. But for us, it's the time is now. We have to make a statement for ourselves, and things need to change right away. We have injuries, we have guys out, we have sickness, illness, whatever it may be. But the guys that are on the field tomorrow, I think there's some accountability that we know in the locker room, and I think it's time that we show that, and we show the fans what we what the loyalty that we want to show to them that they show to us, if that makes sense, and try to give back to them what they've given to us every home game. So tomorrow's a big one, and we really want to be out on the front foot.
Now we'll take some from Zoom, Matt.
We'll go to Dave Johnson.
Hey, Lucas, how has it been playing? You've got Garrison on one side and Matai on the other, and they seem to be playing beyond their years. They're still young, but just talk about playing with those two now at the back.
Yeah, Garrison and Matai have been almost like lights that we didn't see at the beginning of the season, and I think that's the next man up mentality that Troy's always spoken about with us. And I see a lot of myself in each of them. I never took those moments for granted when I was younger in those same shoes, and I think those guys aren't doing the same either. So I'm really excited to be playing next to them all the time, and I think they've done well. And I think there's a lot of things that we're, as a group, looking at in film, trying to get better, trying to mature, trying to almost escalate that process in a faster way, obviously because they're new. But they've done, extremely well. And I think, as a club, we're trying to push these younger guys to really step up in big roles. And I think they're doing a pretty good job at it. So, we're looking for a clean sheet. We've been scrapping for it in the back line. It's a team stat for sure, though. And so we're trying to get everybody behind the ball in a lot of moments and trying to find ways that we can, keep the ball in the back of the net.
Well, you mentioned that. You're so close to a clean sheet. It took one set piece in Charlotte and then a wonder goal the other night. Do you sense a growing defensive or a progress being made on that end?
Yeah, I'm not sure our exact goals against average, but it's probably below now, lower than it was before the break. So that's our goal right now in the second half of the season, is to really shore up the back line and try to close gaps and make it difficult for teams to score. And Almada's a top player in this league, and when a top player like that has time and space, he can hurt you. We know that. We have another one coming this weekend. Hector Herrera is a top quality as well. And they have, Bassi as well in the midfield. They have a bunch of players that can do the same thing. So, us as a team, we need to reorganize and realize that, if we're going to stay in these games, it's got to be 0-0 and let our offense do what our offense can do. So, we're going to be grinding tomorrow night, and hopefully our fans, know that we're fighting for them every single moment.
And we'll get a Lucas Bartlett set-piece goal tomorrow night, right?
Hey, you called the last one, Dave. So I'm telling you right now, I'm giving everything I can in there. So
Okay.
You best be sure someone's either the ball or somebody else is getting hit in there tomorrow. So we'll see.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
And we have one more submitted via Zoom. Lucas, you've started every single match for DC United this season. How are you feeling? And what does it mean to have that type of confidence from Troy in the back line?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a feeling for me other than just I'm just more worried about the individual performance every game in, game out. Luckily for me, I've been healthy. Some guys haven't had that fortune, so I'm blessed to be in the shoes. And to be honest, I just want to improve every single game. This is a long-term project. It's not game in, game out. Obviously, we need results right now, and we're fighting for that. But no, as we get guys back and healthy, we need to be in a good spot in the table that we can push for at the end of the year. So, it's more for the team, but I'm happy to be here and happy to be fighting for the group. So we'll see.